Sorry about that. I'm back again. I gotta pick one of these. I gotta pick a better time when I won't be getting phone calls in the middle of these videos. That's my second one. I'm sure I'll get interrupted again. But, anyways, moving on. This is 89 tops. So we got R.J. Reynolds, Dave Gallagher, Doug DeCenzo, Mike Medvin, Mike Schooler. There's our A's team leaders card. Mike Lacoste. Uh-oh. There goes Gary Gaetti. Well, I'll get him later. I know who it is. That was Gary Gaetti of the Twins. You got Jim Leland, Tom Niedenfuer, Mike Kingery, Randy Reddy, Greg Briley, who was a big rookie back in '89 with Griffey, but then Griffey did his thing, and Greg Briley had his one good year. That's how I remember Greg Briley. And then Mark Clear and Mike Morgan. So that wraps us up for 89 tops. Nothing big there. You know, picking this up, I didn't expect a whole lot of big names or big cards or, you know, I bought it strictly because, one, this is my first video I'm doing, so I'm pretty knowledgeable in the product I'd be getting. And, hey, my Topps gum. And it brings back good memories. So I figured if I'm going to start off, this is the way to do it. So, and I am enjoying it very much. I hope you guys are too. It's my first time. I apologize for the interruptions and the shoddiness of the video, but nonetheless, I'm enjoying it. So moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and do 92 baseball. I don't know if this is the high series because I forget how they designated it back then. The 89 version is pretty easy to distinguish, but the 91 may have too. But anyways, this one 92 over time has not aged well. You know, you still get your good photography, you get your Hall of Famers and your star names, but rookie-wise, there isn't a whole lot to go on. But you got Jesse Barfield, Armando Reynoso, David West, Chris James, whose brother Craig James played for running back for the Patriots back in the 80s. You got Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, Neil Heaton, Dante Bichette, whose son obviously is an up-and-coming player for Blue Jays, Bo. Kelly Gruber, Bill Spires, Ken Caminiti, R.I.P., Mike LaValliere, Spanky, Gary Pettis, whose son is a receiver for the Niners, Willie Banks. You got a Ted Williams Baseball Heroes card. I think that's a set of 9. It's a little subset that was, you try to get the autograph out of there, which was really hard to pull. And then you got your top prospect of Aussie Dave Nielsen. So again, not a whole lot to go on, but oh well. I'm happy that I'll be able to place most of these in my Jampacks. What is that? I think it's a, I don't know, 550 count or so. Could be wrong. I forget my counts. So many different ones, but let's see. Let's move it on. We'll go ahead and do the 88 honors, actually. Yeah, we'll do 88 honors. This one again. This is you get Alomar, which I am a big fan of that card, and the player actually. I loved watching Roberto Alomar back in the late 80s, early 90s, and into the early 2000s. In my book, one of the best, probably the best defensive second baseman of all time. Not a big fan of him spitting at the umpire when he was a Blue Jay, but as far as a ball player wise, his skills, he was a fun player to watch. You got Bob Melvin, Rick Leach, Greg Myers, Rick Rhoden, and there you go. Speaking of Alomar, it's a nice card. I have a few of these, and I don't mind adding another one. So I'm happy I got that one. It makes it a good pack already. You got Kevin Elster, who homered 3 times in Pac Bell Park, or what is now AT&T or Oracle. I'm sorry, it's Oracle Park now. It's changed names so many times, but he, as a Dodger, hit 3 home runs opening day of the park back in 2000. And the Dodgers beat my Giants, so very unhappy. And again, he stands out in infamy for me as a Giants fan. You got Jay Aldrich, Caveman Don Robinson, Hall of Famer Burt Blyleven, Glenn Davis, Hall of Famer Dave Winfield, Charlie Pueo, Damon Berryhill, Mark Davidson, and a Hall of Famer MVP card, Mike Schmidt. So, not a bad pack at all. Probably one of my favorites, actually, getting that Alomar. Weird rookie. So, we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and move on. Moving on, we'll do the 94 Topps. I did get the traded set from this year, which has the Paul Konerko rookie in it, which is, and Jason Schmidt, who was kind of a bigger name back. You know, he had a few years as a Giant Cy Young Award winner. But as far as the base set, I didn't buy a whole lot. I was buying the other products, mainly Upper Deck, because the Rodriguez star rookie and the Jordans you could pull out of there when he had took his little hiatus from basketball and tried out for played for the White Sox. So, anyways, Tim Davis future star card. You got Billy Wagner, who had a great career and close to Hall of Fame numbers. Maybe one day he'll get in there on the Veterans Committee, but he was one hell of a closer back in the day. You got Thomas Howard. Here you got, and they're a little sticky, so bear with me here. You got Luis Lopez, Carlos Hernandez. This is the kind of the little insert top. This is your Topps Gold card that you got one per pack. This is Mark Leiter. And you got David Wells. Hey, there's my man right there, Will Clark. And of course he's stuck and is gonna have. It's a beautiful card. Yeah, it's too bad. Luckily I have a few of these cards. It would have been nice if he wasn't the one that got paper loss, but nonetheless, beautiful swing, beautiful finish. This is the man right here, Will Clark, Will the Thrill. Then you got Jeff Brantley, who was a good closer for the Giants back in the late 80s. Bud Black, who was a big free agent signing back in '91 for the Giants, came over from Cleveland. Hall of Famer Jeff Bagwell. And Chuck Finley, who had a pretty decent career in his own right. So yeah, not a bad pack. Anytime I get a Will, it automatically makes it a good pack. So let's see. Looking at what I got, I think we will do the 90 Upper Deck next. Whoops. So this one, you get your Sosa, you have your Juan Gonzalez. In the early print run, you had a Ben McDonald error card, star rookie error card that was big at the time. Kind of riding the heels of the reverse negative Dale Murphy from the '89 set. Errors were big back then in the early '90s. If you were shooting for errors, big rookies, and then a few years later came the inserts. So, I mean, Upper Deck always had not always, but they started I think Reggie Jackson came from '90, the Reggie Jackson Hall of Fame heroes or baseball heroes, and you tried for the autograph. So, you know, there was some chase in there, but mainly bought it for the look, the photography. This was the product to get back then. So you got Don Paul, Charlie Huff, Mookie Wilson, Fernando Valenzuela, Don August, Bobby Ojeda, Tim Belcher. Boy, those two back to back. That's whew. And then Mike Witt. You got your hologram card of the Orioles, it looks like. Yep. Then you have the Royals, great closer back then, Jeff Montgomery, Wally Joyner, Junior Felix, who was a big rookie back in '89. I remember trying to get as many of his rookies as I could. He was a quick fade, but, you know, '89, he was a big name back then. Oh, I just dropped Crime Dog. Fred McGriff was that card I just dropped. Mickey Tettleton. And then you got the star rookie of Tommy Green. And to finish, you got Bobby Rose. So I've got two cards to pick up at the end of this video. Gary Gaetti, meet Fred McGriff. Which they played against each other for quite a few years in the AL. Let's see. Moving on, we'll do 91 Topps. No, actually, let's do 90 Bowman. So we'll do 90 Bowman. Again, it's Frank Thomas is the big name. And then Bernie Williams' name stands out to me. But there's Carlos, I don't know, back when this came out, Carlos Baerga was a guy I chased. I was a big Baerga fan. I don't know what it was about second baseman, but... And the fact that he was an Indian. I'm a pretty big Indians fan as well. Let's see. Okay. So I'll get these flipped around. There's your Doc Gooden sign-away card. as you can see. There you go. All right, flipping around. You got Hall of Famer Eddie Murray in his Dodgers uniform. This is Ernie Camacho. You got Ray Palacios. Gary Gaetti again. Roberto Kelly. Hackman Jeffrey Leonard. Hey, nice. Sammy Sosa rookie. All right, I forgot this was a big card back in the late 90s when him and Mark were hitting those jacks. So this is a pretty good rookie. You know, it's just fun to, I mean, I know it's only worth a couple bucks now, if that, but not a bad card to get. You got Dick Schofield. This is Terry Bross. Yeah, not a big name. Just couldn't really see it. Gino Petrovelli. Gary Redus. Pete Harnish. Greg Jeffries. And finished off with sweet Frankie Viola. All right, so yeah, good pack. I got a Sosa rookie out of it. I'll take that. I wouldn't have been bad to get a Thomas, but you know, not every pack's a winner. All right, so moving on. I'll put that away. Put that off to the side. This is what I usually do. I usually repack the pack. I put the packs back in the actual pack and just sort through them later. Pull everything out at a later time. So moving on, we're gonna do 91 tops. Again, your big name here is Chipper Jones, which I don't even think I have one of those. I have a lot of Upper Deck Jones and Score, but I don't think I have a 91 tops. So it'd be cool to pull it out just because I could add it to the collection. All right, so starting off, we got Glenn Braggs, Tommy Gregg, All-Star card of Doug Drabek, Corey Snyder, Jeff Montgomery again, Mark Newfield, #1 pick, Ron Darling, Charlie Huff, Ernie Witt, Mark Guthrie, Bob Welch, early Craig Biggio card there, Jeffrey Leonard, Calvin Schiraldi, Mike Pagliarulo, and that's it. All right, so hoping for a chipper. Missed out. Maybe one day. I know I could easily go on eBay and purchase one, but I don't know. It's kind of fun to try to pull it out of a pack. You know, everybody knows how that goes. So next, I think we'll do the 88 Flair. I did like this product back then. I was a big fan of the 87 and 88 Flair years. 89, mainly for the names. I wasn't a fan of the gray design with the white stripes through, but 88 I've always been a fan of. I don't know why. A lot of good cards, a lot of good players. You know, you got a lot of Hall of Famers in the set, and then you had your big rookies at the time. A lot of them were in the update set. Your Alomar, your Grace by himself. Smoltz was in the update. Biggio was in the update. So this one you tried to get. There were a few names. I'm trying to shoot for the Glavine and the Edgar, the big names out of it. But anyways, Diaz, excuse me. Tony Fernandez, Danny Darwin, Darryl Boston, Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg, Juan Nieves, Kevin Kaufman, Lee Guterman. Hey, rookie Matt Williams, I'll take any time of the day. That's cool. I'll add that to, I got a few of these, but Jeff Robinson, Mark Davis, Mike Young, Tim Leary, Tony Bernazard, and Casey Candell. So, okay, Matt Williams rookie, I'll take anytime. Makes it a good pack as well. So, I'll put that off with the rest. We only got 4 packs left, and I think I'm going to do the 91 Bowman Cello. I didn't buy a lot of Cello. I know I purchased at least one wax box of 91 Bowman. This is right before they stepped it up with the glossy finish. 92, which everyone knows is an awesome loaded, beautiful set, and I'm big fan of that one. But 91 I enjoyed as well. A lot of good rookies. You get Chipper. There's Mussina, Bagwell, a lot of the big names that other products didn't include in their sets. Bowman snagged them. So starting off, you got Delino DeShields, Kevin Brown, Brett Butler was a good Giants leadoff hitter before he went to the hated Dodgers. Tom Browning, Kevin Tapani, Willie McGee, Ernie Riles, Gino Petralli, Denny Martinez, El Presidente, Greg Olson, who was 89 Rookie of the Year for the Orioles, Harold Reynolds, Kevin Bass, Steve Bedrosian, and you got the gold MVP stamp of Matt Miskey, and also gold stamp of Tim Howard. Oh, look at that. A little early prime time there. Little Deion Sanders, Aaron Holbert, Scott Sanderson, Hall of Famer Gary Carter, Bo Aldred, Kerry Woodson, Matt Young, Ben McDonald, Tony Phillips, Mark Lewis, Dave Rode, Craig Lefferts, Javier Lopez rookie, who was his name was pretty big back then, you know, and if you're a Braves fan, you know how good Javi Lopez was in his prime there as a Brave. And then Earl Cunningham to finish it off. So no big rookies, but still, again, fun to open. Takes you back, takes me back. All right, we're down to 3 packs, and I think I'm going to do the 89 Donruss Cello next. Again, I didn't buy a lot of cello. I bought more wax of this set. This is, of course, Griffey, and I think I would say Randy Johnson and Craig Biggio are the other big names in this set. So you got Mike Brumley, Hal Morris, Luis Aguayo, Mike Krukow, Darryl Strawberry, Ernie Riles, Steve Bedrosian Diamond King, Scott May, Greg Harris rated rookie, Oswald Peraza, Blackjack McDowell, Alan Anderson. You got your puzzle. Put that at the back. Shane Mack. Yes, Will Clark MVP. He just lost. He lost out to Kirk Gibson in the '88 MVP race, but he was a great Giant, and he was featured a lot on these MVP cards in the late '80s, early '90s. Bob Boone, Kevin Seitzer, Diamond King, checklist. Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer, MVP card. R.I.P. Tony. Fred Tolliver, Sean Hilligus, R.C. Gonzalez, Jeff Robinson, who actually I got his autograph with Will Clark that same day at Candlestick Park. So it's funny that Will and Jeff are in the same pack because they were my very first 2 autographs I ever got as a child. Julio Franco, Ellis Burks, Chris Spire, Rick Aguilera, Mike Stanley, Steve Searcy rated rookie, Larry McWilliams, Brian Holman, Manny Lee, Jeff Kunkel, and Ivan Calderon. So no Griffey, but some decent names in that pack. And we're down to our last 2, so I think I will go with 87 Topps for nostalgic reasons, and then just because I've never opened it, I will open the 81 Fleer. And then, of course, we still have our Hall of Fame Superstar pack and the gold pack, which contains the Hall of Fame autograph. So 87 Topps, which got it all started for me. I know it's a lot of people's. It's a very popular product with a lot of you collectors out there. So I'm sure it'll bring back good memories for a lot of you as well. So this is your spring training card. Put that back. Here's Ken Griffey Sr., All-Star Cal Ripken, Hall of Famer, Steve Trout, Doc Dwight Gooden, Alan Anderson, Ron Hassey, and this one we're looking for, I'm sure everybody knows, the Bonds. For me, it's Will Clark. There's the McGuire and first card in the A's uni. I was a big Mike Greenwell fan. His rookie's in here, and Barry Larkin. So there's a lot of names in this set. Harold Baines, Craig Lefferts, Ed Nunez, Kevin Romine, Tony Pena, Bob Forsch, Joe Orsolak, Dave Collins, Hall of Famer George Brett, Hall of Famer Rich Gossage, and Doug Drabeck. So, some Hall of Fame names. No big rookies, but fun nonetheless. And we'll finish it off with our base, our Premier Edition of Fleer. And I've never opened a pack of this. I believe I have the Ryan and the Ozzie Smith out of this set, just from buying it the LCS way back when. Look at that. Didn't expect a stick of gum in the Flair product, but I guess they were following Topps' lead there. So we got Mike Tyson, not that Mike Tyson, second baseman for the Cubs, not the boxer. Fred Norman, Luis Gomez, Bill Russell, John Stearns, Tom Paciorek, Keith Hernandez before he went to the Mets, Ron LaFleur, Dave Edler, Terry Landrum, Ellis Valentine, young-looking Dale Murphy, I should say. I know his rookies are back in the 74, I believe, his rookie year. But, young-looking Dale Murphy there nonetheless. Good ball player. I remember watching a lot of TBS and Braves games, so I was very familiar with Dale Murphy. Gary Thomason, Doug Bear, Steve Garvey, most hits NL. John Littlefield, who had the reverse negative, I believe, the following year. That's a very still popular card in the collector circle. But anyways, John Littlefield and Warren Cromartie. So that puts an end to all the packs. Put that off to the side with the rest. That was fun. No huge names, a few Hall of Fame rookies, and then a lot of Hall of Fame cards. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the All-Star Hall of Fame pack. We got Ricky 85 All-Star on top and George Brett on the back side. So let's go ahead and crack this open. All right. See who else we get out of here. I do have some of this. This is the 87 footer sticker set. I do have some singles out of there. Remember this product pretty well. 85 Topps. I don't have this Ricky, so that's a nice one to the collection. Got an 83 Jim Palmer. 89 Upper Deck Dave Winfield. 89 Topps Nolan Ryan. 85 Dale Murphy. A 94 Barry Larkin Topps. This one is Joe Morgan of 83. Early Topps, with cards like this, I have to try to remember what they're from. But yeah, this one's 83. You got an 84 Fleer Bruce Sutter. A 95 Score Select Tony Gwynn. 84 Topps Eddie Murray. That's a nice card. I don't have that card. Andre the Hawk Dawson. 86 Fleer. And then, of course, the George Brett to finish it. So not a bad pack. That's cool. Got some cards that I don't have that I can add to. And we will finish it off with the Hall of Fame Autograph Gold Pack. Which, I think it was $54 with shipping or tax. I felt this was a no-brainer for me. I've tried, like I said, a few of the other subscription boxes. I've enjoyed them, but I went online. Some are harder to find than others, and I figured, hey, I'll try this Jampacks. It seemed like the $54 price tag wasn't too bad for what you get and the amount of packs you get, especially for this old school Jam Pack. I know the new school or with the current stuff, it's a lot less packs, but nonetheless, it's a great product. Hey, look at that! You get a 90. I got a 91 Musina rookie. I have a few of these, so I'm pretty familiar with this card. And then the back side is. I'm glad I opened it this way. I didn't even look in the back to see which way it was facing. So we'll go ahead and do the reveal. You got Musina, and then it looks like a Hall of Fame card. Oh, Tim Raines with his Expos uni. That is sick. I like that. Big fan of the baby blues for the or powder blues, however you want to call that, for the Expos. I was a big Expos fan, just mainly for the uni. But Tim Raines, I watched a lot of Tim Raines, so this is really cool being a patch auto. Nice. Is it numbered? I don't see. Oh yeah, it is. What is it? It is number. Looks like 28. Yeah, 28 and 99. From Panini. This is, wow. I'm very satisfied with this pull. So, anyways, I'll go ahead and wrap this up and just say, hey, thanks all for watching. I'll go ahead and leave that up I'll go ahead and do some more videos as I open products. I'm just doing it for the fun, just for other people to watch, because I enjoy watching other people open products. And, you know, it'll be, till next time, take it easy.